Hi, everyone. Welcome to another installment of our Get Moving series, Home Ownership and Finance Basics with Porcupine Real Estate. My name is Dominic DiMaria. I'm an agent with Porcupine Real Estate, and I am joined here today by Tony Capraro III, State Farm agent. Hello, Tony. Welcome again.
Hello, Dominic, and thank you, sir.
It's great to have you back. So we're going to continue talking about insurance today. And let's say we have a scenario where we have to make a claim. What is the proper procedure?
I'm so glad you asked that question because we see so many mistakes being made. First of all, with our clients, and I hope all clients do, when you get the insurance in place, what we've found is if you go around and video the contents of the home and all of your possessions, it will make life so much easier when claim time comes. But what I would do first, and what you should do first, is get a hold of your insurance company or your agent and let them know exactly what happened. We do what's called an informational only. We put it in the notes. We don't put a claim in yet because we're going to direct you, sir, on where you should do and what you should get done. What we want first is for you to get a quote on the damage to see how much the damage is, because deductibles play in the claims too. And at some point, I hope we get into deductibles because there's another place where people tend to make mistakes and we can certainly help them with it. So that's the first step. What you want to do too is get that quote right away, take pictures. And again, if you have that video previously that we talked about, that makes a tremendous quick step in the claims process. So client calls in, we say, hey, we don't tell them to put in a claim or not put in the claim, what happened, what's going on, with these windstorms, Dominic, and things like that. And last week, first time in Concord, I think in 10 years, we got hail. So hail's one of those things that we don't think about a lot in New Hampshire, but State Farm pays out billions of claims out in the Midwest. So those are the things we look at, and we'll direct you exactly what you should do. And I hope other companies are doing the same. Once you have all of that information and you say, hey, I've got a $20,000 claim, I've got a $2,000 deductible, it does make sense to put in the claim. We submit the claim for you, and then our claims company handles it. In the state of New Hampshire, you have to have a adjuster's license. And then this way, it separates me from the claims. In other words, I can't unduly influence you getting that claim through or not getting that claim through. We just are there to submit it for you, and then claims takes over and walks you through the process. I literally had 2 last week that ended. Both of them got forward to us and said, hey, I cannot thank you enough for walking us through that. Because what we hear all the time, Dominic, is I haven't had a claim. And I look you in the eye and say, well, you're due. And I don't say that to be a wise guy, but statistics are going to show, sir, that you are going to have a claim. And I don't care how much money you think you've saved on premiums over the years. If that claim isn't covered, it means absolutely nothing. So you want to make sure you're properly insured, and you want to make sure your insurance agent or your insurance company is walking you through that claims process.
Okay. So if let's say a tree fell on my house right now, knock on wood, I would call you first or call my agent first and say,
Correct.
hey, this is my situation.
Yep.
They're going to tell me to get an estimate at that point and
Correct.
then submit it to you.
Yes. So then I want you to call me back and say, hey, this is what the estimate we got. And what we like to do too, Dominic, and help people out there is get 2 or 3 quotes, because you'd be amazed at the price differences, especially, sir, when you have like these windstorms and you got some of these fly-by-nights that are out there that end up in your driveway by chance and want to help you with that. So get 2 or 3 quotes, and then we'll help you decide, and you can decide which one makes sense for you.
Great. Well, if anybody has any specific questions on a claim, how can they get in touch with you, Tony?
Please give us a call at 603-623-3537. Walk in our office at 510 Kelly Street in Manchester. We love to see you. We've got bad coffee, but we give it out freely. Or online, www.trusttc3.com.
Great. And if anybody has any real estate questions, feel free to reach out to me at Dominic@porcupinerealestate.com. Again, thank you very much, Tony, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you, Dominic. Bye, folks.